Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. People keep sending me messages asking if there's going to be more of this, which kind of surprised me because I didn't know if people would be into this. So, you know, mostly I just recorded because I felt like doing it for myself, but there you go. Last episode recorded, I guess it was episode 10 at about 5,600 rating. So now we're closing in at 5,900 rating, so I've played a few more. You see, it has gotten a lot harder to get those first places, but aiming for a lot of those top 4 finishes to climb a little bit more steadily more than anything else, although you do get a lot of score whenever you do hit a first, but it's so dependent on hitting something that can get like crazy infinite scaling, and maybe, you know, maybe I need to hunt for those, but I feel a lot of times when I try to draft stuff that's specifically, you know, highly scaling oriented, that sometimes you die before the scaling actually kicks in. So it might be more of a transition, but then if it doesn't scale fast enough, I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons I like the Murlocs, is because, I mean, they don't need to scale exactly. You just need to hit poison. You know, we could go with Yogg. He's kind of entertaining. I don't think he's as, like, dependable. It's nice to get the minions cheap, and the +1/+1 does make them stronger. I think I like Noz here. Yeah, Pyramid and N'Zoth I don't think are considered to be tremendously strong. Yeah, Noz and Yogg are both considered to be about the same level, but I think I might go Noz just for slightly reduced RNG. Interesting, no Murlocs, speaking of. Alright, well, let's see what we end up with. What would I like to do? I don't know. Honestly, I mean, anything is fine. So yeah, no Murlocs, no dragons. So I guess, okay, with no Murlocs, it means that big giant hit point creatures are going to do extraordinarily well. So the things here that scale the most, well, Quillboars might provide the most kind of crazy scaling. Okay, we do have a George the Fallen, which may come into play. I think I'll probably just grab the Sun Bacon Relaxer. I don't know, like, then you get 2 blood gems when you sell it, which is nice. On the other hand, the Hyena is A, a little stronger now, and B, maybe a little bit more of a comp you can go for. I guess I'll get that. I mean, it makes it obvious that I'm going to sell this guy on turn 3, buy 2 creatures, and then throw some blood gems on them probably right away. Sometimes I end up saving these early blood gems until I get like the right creature I want to keep, but I think I've learned that, like, no, you got to dump these blood gems right away so that you don't lose too many hit points early on.
Have a good battle, friend.
Oh, I forgot I could do the free refresh. I should have to do a token, so I've already screwed up, you guys. Congratulations, I've already failed. I forgot I was playing Noz with the free refresh. I should have just refreshed, hope to get a token creature. It's not a big deal, but... So here, I'm going to level and then hit the refresh button. Because, first of all, none of these are critical, and then it'll provide the ability to roll tier 2s, giving us potentially a couple of mechs, or I could grab the Sarlisk and the Kaboom Bot, which would buff the Sarlisk. I mean, then I am split in terms of what I've got on the board, you know, because I'll have a mech and a beast. Not really. Well, the Sarlisk can stay in a sort of menagerie build. Although, I mean, ideally, I guess you'd maybe want a Cave Hydra. But he can scale to pretty sick levels. Maybe I don't even freeze. Maybe, well, I mean, there's not that much at tier 2 that is like, oh man, I really need to hit this because it'll define my build. Well, that's not true, actually. Tough Tusk. Tough Tusk. Now, I could still reroll for free here.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know, I think this is going to be fine. I'm going to do this. Grab you... Yeah, we'll put you into play. We'll do this. We'll put you into play, which will buff that. And then I'll throw the blood gems in this one. Because if nothing else, the Kaboom Bot, I'm happy with it dying, right? So having it have extra hit points isn't as big of a deal. And potentially, we could get a giant Sarlisk and do a beast kind of build going on. Alright, we're going to be up against Greybow over here with some summoning. We're going to grab mechs for it. Yeah, actually, Greybow's great in this game because demons, mechs, beasts are all really good candidates for Greybow. Although, apparently they've got, yeah, just the Quillboars here. And we'll end up with a draw, which is fine. Okay.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Well, I could pick you up, re-roll, I could also just buy the Menagerie. I could get the Hyena, grab the Menagerie Mug, and get some buffs out there. A reroll might not hit anything useful. Although, actually, I could grab the Road Boar. Yeah, hold on. Road Boar, Menagerie Mug. Give in a buff. Get some free blood gems, because this guy should pay off now. And give us a little bit of scaling and building, which is going to be kind of decent, actually.
Need a drink?
I think the order matters too much. Because I would like the Frenzy to go off, but I guess the later this goes, maybe the better it'll go. I mean, we've got a Menagerie going on right now, but this is not a Menagerie build. I should reroll first. No, I'm not going to lock that in. I mean, we can get a second Road Boar, but Road Boars are not winners. In my opinion. They just are not consistent enough to generate blood gems. They don't do enough damage to really kill things, but they're not tough enough that they're guaranteed to survive very often. It'd be nice if you would attack this guy instead, because this bombard... Wow, that is the least efficient series of bombards ever. That is actually incredibly disappointing. Wow. I mean, I guess we were going to lose that 30% of the time, but it just looked like as stupid as possible with all the attack routines. Goddamn RNG, but I guess it was pretty fair.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Okay. I could actually buy you this turn if I'm selling 2. Okay, well, first of all, I gotta pump the shit out of the Sarlisk by playing these first. I'm gonna sell you...
Except the mice.
I think I'm gonna sell the... No, this guy's way more useless. I'm gonna be greedy and see if we can get more stuff, but no. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Buff you. Oh, shit, I forgot we'd get one of these. Well, maybe we end up doing beast stuff, I don't know. But it's another death rattle, so we'll do that as well. I was considering not playing that card now, so I'd have more time to make a decision. At least the bomb lands more decent. It does bubble too, which is nice. Yeah, the golden one of... Okay, so since I have a golden, what's called Selfless Hero, what would be really beautiful is a Monstrous Macaw here. And we go for, like, a Beast Macaw build. Since we don't have hyenas or anything, we're not really looking for the Summoning Beast build. We're just looking for, like, Macaw, Death Rattle, buff the crap out of Sarlisk kind of vibe. We do have the... Okay, I've got a free reroll. I mean, I could get the Grandmother and the Hyena, because right now it's going to do okay. That'll only leave me with 2. I guess I could sell the Kaboom Bot to have 3 so I could buy. I could do that first so I can get a reroll with tier 3s and maybe hit the Macaw, but this is actually pretty nice right now. If we do that, we sell the Kaboom Bot.
I didn't like that one
We do this.
Here's a gold.
That'll buff the Sarlisk some more as well, which is nice. We'll reroll and see if we want to lock. I don't think we're locking for any of these. Although it'd be nice to hold on to an Unstable Ghoul for when we fight George here. Plus Death Rattle, which will buff the Sarlisk some more, but I don't think that's a winning move. Now, ideally, we'd like the bubble to drop... Do I want to reorder? I actually might want to make sure that you die first and quickly. I don't know. I guess this is going to be fine.
You're doing great out there.
Because I would like the bubble to have, you know, to hit the big guy or this. We want Beast to die as quickly as possible so that the Hyena gets buffed before it gets attacked. Okay, well that actually worked out pretty okay. I don't want the Rat to get buffed. Either way, it's going to hit something important. The Hyena or the Sarlisk getting bubbled is pretty good. So yeah, if we get some Macaws going with the Selfless... What was it called? Selfless Hero? And then later on get Goldrim, that would be insanely sick. This is not very useful. You do have a Death Rattle, which we could just plop down for this. Which might be worthwhile. I could also just level here. And then probably not buy anything. Maybe I just free reroll first.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Okay.
A good tactical choice.
We do that, and then I guess I'd buy the Hyena. But probably not eager to throw it into play or anything like that. I'm just looking for it to gold up. I guess it makes sense to have the Selfless Hero go first. It'll just be annoying if it, like, bubbles, say, the Rat Pack and the Kindly Grandmother. That would be really annoying. So that's why I'm tempted to do something like this. This might end up being better, although he's not a very big attacker. I guess I could just put you first. No, that's stupid. I keep, like, imagining all these different scenarios where I want different dudes up front. The thing is, I want my Selfless Hero first, as long as the bubble lands on... Well, really, at this point, ideally, the Hyena. Because we've got enough beasts, the Hyena will scale pretty huge. There you go. It's a little more annoying when it gets put on the summoners, but this at least just helps the summoner, the Hyena, survive until it can get its scaling. And that's really the priority at this time. It would also be nice to get the bubble on this dude, because he's obviously going to go around one-shotting absolutely everything at this stage of the game. Not bad. Good damage. I mean, we're down to 27 health, but we've actually got a pretty strong board for this stage of the game. I think we're really going to be hoping for the Macaws, which could incentivize me to stay on level 3 longer, but... because by leveling up, we dilute the pool a little bit more, but no. I think we also have to focus on leveling. I mean, you're pretty potent. You've got that. There's something I want to sell here. I mean, this is a great dude, and he's a death rattle to buff these guys, but am I really selling and making space right now? I think the answer is no. This is nice for the +2/+2, but no. I think I roll again and hope we get something that's worth buying. We unfortunately did not. I mean, he's very good, but I'm not... I mean, I guess I could sell the Hyena to make some... No. I could grab the extra Kindly Grandmother. Like, I could freeze this, but no. I think we just keep rolling here. This Defender of Argus would be very, very good. It might be worth freezing to hold on to one of these, because we want to put the taunt on the Selfless Hero. No, I'm just gonna roll again.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
We're really hunting for this Macaw, or starting to pair things up. I mean, maybe we don't end up going the Macaw build very early. Maybe we do go for the summoning spam, depending on what we get. We might even sell the Selfless Hero, although that's pretty nutso. So we're fighting against George here. Well, we only got one summon out of that, which is unfortunate, but otherwise that's okay. Bubble. That is not a very helpful bubble at all. And now the Hyena is dead. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. We are going to take a fair amount of damage here, probably. You got a lot of bludgeons out of this too. I'm not pleased with where we are. But I think we're kind of committed to this track now, which is kind of... I don't know. It's not fantastic.
Battle. Take yourself back up.
I think I got to do some rolling here. I don't think I can afford to level up. And Greybow is probably a pretty strong opponent. Some decent stuff in that roll, but nothing that like works with us unless I'm making a change. Oh, come on. The Khadgar could do interesting things with some of the stuff we've got, but... maybe do this to just pair so we can get rolls and... oh, good lord. I mean, I'm totally prepared to say that I played some things wrong, but this is just miserable making. I think it's worth having her in. Like, we could drop her and put in another Hyena or Infested Wolf to get more scaling stuff. I think the double Divine Shield is actually stupendously strong scaling. Or, like, because it's a force multiplier, right? We do have some weak targets for it to land on. But if it hits big targets, it's stupendous. And then long-term, it's going to be a great hero for us. Getting a golden Selfless Hero early on feels like it should be a free ride to a very high finish. But maybe I'm playing the rest of it wrong. Oh, that is terrible. So yeah, like, we got 2 turns in a row where we didn't improve. Right? I, like, picked up an Infested Wolf. I think that's the only change we've done in 2 turns, so we have not improved in any way. And that is devastating. I think this is shaking out in a way that we're not going to get lethal here. That was unfortunate targeting there, because we could have sniped a few more. Yeah, okay. We're going to survive, but not by much.
Welcome back. How's it going?
Okay, well, I can get a couple of triples. Well, I can't, because I can't afford all of it. It would be nice to play these in such a way that we get multiple sort of death rattle in play procs for the Sarlisk, which isn't going to happen. You know what? That was dumb. I should have really prioritized the rat packs and the high main rather than this. Although I guess I can freeze. I'm going to be up against a dead person. So I'm going to freeze this. I'll play you. But yeah, I actually bought these the long way around. I don't think... no, we want a Baron long term. Yes. I don't think we're putting it in now. But we do want the Baron long term. We're going to buy all of this. Doesn't matter what I buy right now.
Tactical choice.
Yeah, maybe we are better off getting rid of the Selfless Hero. Actually, right now, I think we'll be stronger if we get rid of the Selfless Hero now. God damn. I'm not going to do it right now because hopefully we can beat the Ghost. Hopefully. I mean, I don't think... has it been dead 2 turns? Okay, then we might be okay.
Can win this thing.
At least we did finally improve our board, although I think I screwed up with what I bought. Okay, we are 100% here, which is good. He had the Macaw, which is quite nice, actually. The Illidan. Because he's guaranteed to attack first. Like, he might not, you know, get multi-attacks, but he's guaranteed to attack before the enemy attacks him. Which is very valuable. It's possible that the dragon... that like does damage at the start of the combat might have priority. I don't actually know how that time works. So yeah, I'm not putting in the Baron for the summons because our board's mostly going to be full. The Baron's going to be good when we get Goldrim, if we get to Goldrim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to level first, so that this can roll tier 6, or will roll a tier 6. Gas Coiler is actually at least okay here. Did I just sell the Infested Wolf? Maybe I do. So this will summon more beasts, which buffs the hyena more, but the gas coiler is potentially quite a bit more powerful. It can summon really crazy death rattle minions, so we're going to do that. Now, those death rattle minions won't buff Sarlisk mid-fight because it's when you play a minion, not when a minion gets summoned. Okay, we did definitely strengthen our board. I guess at this point, actually, I could even consider selling the Kindly... Actually, you know what? I should have sold the Kindly Grandmother.
You're doing great out there.
To play the high main. But maybe I'll sell it next turn. We'll have more money on the next turn. Weaker board this time. Nope. Alright, we're just dead. If Ticketus... I think that's his name. Yeah, Ticketus dies as well. At least we'll come in 5th. Yeah, so there was, I would say, there was sort of a mistake turn 1. Like, I should have rolled for the token dude. I think we ended up doing just fine with our blood gems, actually. We got really good value out of them. So I don't think we would have been in a better position, as it turns out, in this particular game. But, generally speaking, it was a mistake not to do that. Wow, I got the Goldrim, although he's got no beasts there. I mean, no matter what, we're dead. I mean, there is always a chance that, was Gas Coiler pulls something truly insane. There's always a chance that something bonkers happens with some of those summons. There you go. Well, we did end up 5th instead of 6th, so we don't lose as much stuff, but that was pretty disappointing. And it's my first game of the day, so maybe I mean, I know it's in the afternoon here. I've been dealing it's actually my first recording of the day. I've been dealing with all kind of paperwork and stuff today. That was pretty annoying, but I had a good game before. It was Millie. I think there were no Murlocs in here. This is that you can see this doesn't actually even look like a very developed board, right? Not that much happened, and I think I did get stomped by probably like a full. I think I don't remember because I think this was yesterday, or if not 2 days ago. It definitely wasn't today, is what I mean to say. I think it was someone who had like truly bonkers elementals, maybe, with like hundreds, like 200 hit point taunt elementals that I just couldn't get through at that point. But I was able to wreck everyone else. They just scaled like crazy, the first place person. I remember this, like, the double Dons over here with my menagerie board, although there wasn't a lot. Until I got the Dons over here, there wasn't a lot of representation of the different groups. But I did get a big, what's his name? Mirax or whatever. Nozdorumu third place over here with mechs. Wow, not a lot happening there, although we did get quite a couple of the Noyotrons, which is always helpful. And then I whiffed on the Dawn here. Well, I mean, it's easy to whiff when there's only one type, but no poison, which is always what I'm looking for. I think this fourth place with George the Fallen and Murlocs is pretty disappointing. But I think I remember this game having an incredibly hard time rolling Toxfins. Could not find poison at all. And clearly I'd seen a lot of Murlocs, because I had, like, golden, I don't remember what these guys are. These are the +1/+1s to everything. And this over here, like, you know, I've got golden Murlocs, which is not something you care about at all. But I think I could not find poison to literally save my life. See, I ended up getting 5 of these guys. Crazy. All right, I was putting that in there. I'm doing this as kind of an anti-spoiler, because then people won't be able to guess the length of the video the same way. Doop-doo-doo. Biggest minion. This is still disappointing. I routinely see minions that are quite a lot bigger than this. I'm hoping to be able to break this a little bit more. I had a 14, win streak. I think win streak is just, oh no, that's the in-game win streak. I still don't have the spicy mustard pretzel achievement, which is to win a game with never taking damage. But hopefully we'll get that soon. I don't know. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we'll do better. Bye-bye.